Hi, I'm Coach Cam,
And I'm Coach Harjot.
and this is the Figure 4 BJJ YouTube channel. The topic of today's video is going to be improving your position from bottom side control all the way through L guard to the inverted triangle.
And be sure to stick around until the end of the video to see a special finishing mechanic.
All right, let's get started. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's see this from the first angle. Harjot has me in side control here, so I'm going to have to start to get arm frames first. I use my arm frames to get to my knee frames. I'm going to pummel this one through, get underneath. So I've got frame number 1. Now I'm going to frame with my second frame. I want to make sure that I don't go too low with this frame. If I do get low here, Harjot is going to drop his hips onto me. And then he's going to put me into a wrist lock. So I want to stay safe here. And I do that by bringing everything but my wrist in. From here, I use both of my frames and the power that I draw from the mats to start bringing my hips out. Now I can shoot my lower leg in. This leg's just going to hang out on the outside for now. From here, I use my core and my leg press power to break that grip. Now I place this hand on the bicep and this hand on the triceps. From here, I'm going to bring this in like this. So I want to try to get inside control with my legs. From here, I start to wipe this knee across his stomach. I'm going to eventually get past to the point of no return, which is when I know I'm going to go for the sweep. So this comes up and I come here. From here, this knee starts to kick through. So I kick this knee through. Now I use my knees to start to bring his neck into my leg. So I take this knee and I push. As I do that, I start sinking to my left side. This is very important that you're on a drastic turn to your left side here. Now I grab here, this comes over top. I start to pull with my hand and I inflate my muscles. In this case, I didn't inflate my muscles at all. I still got the tap. Now let's see that from the second angle. Hey guys, if you want to get good at the inverted triangle, the best person in the world at it is Braulio Estima, who used it to win 2009 ADCC Worlds. And be sure to watch our inverted triangle playlist where there's a wealth of information from this position. Now I'm in angle number 2. This arm comes through. This arm comes underneath. And I use my feet to draw power from the mats to get my hips out. I bring my knee in. This leg stands on the outside for a bit. And now I'm going to use my core to start pushing. Push, push, push. He holds on, but he can't do it. Hand on the bicep, hand on the tricep. This comes up and over. And now I wipe my leg across his stomach. Over top, kick, grab, and inflate my muscles. All right, let's see that from a third angle. I bring my hand in, start to frame. This arm frames on his hip. I start drawing power from the mat so I can start shrimping out. I bring my knee in and I start leg pressing so that I can break this grip here. His arms are not going to be able to withstand my core power. So I bring myself through. This hand goes on the bicep and it's a pushing grip. This hand goes on the triceps and it's a pulling grip. I use that pulling grip to bring myself to the inside here. Now I'm in L guard and I'm going to start to wipe. But as I wipe my leg through, I'm going to keep this pulling connection because once I come through and kick it around, that's going to help pull him into the submission. So I grab here and I'm pulling. This is going to maintain almost neutral. Okay. So I come through, this goes over top, and then I pull him in. This leg starts to push out and the structure that he once had on me goes away completely. So I kick this through, start angling myself this way. So this angle is the most important part of the submission. I don't want to be double shoulders here. I want to be on one shoulder with a drastic side turn this way. I grab, this comes over top, and I start inflating my muscles. And it should be super tight. For the bonus submission, everything is the same. I get to my frame, I bring this in, I make sure that I don't bring it too low as to get wrist locked. Now I start shrimping out and I get to this position. Now I'm going to use my frames to start breaking off. I get my hand on his bicep, this hand goes on the tricep, I bring this knee down and bring it to the inside. From here, now I'm going to opt to pummel and grab his neck. What this does is it allows me to pull his neck into the submission. So I come through and I do everything the same, but now I'm pulling his neck through and I come around. From here, I technically don't even have to lock the submission. What I like to do is get into a top lock, but my hand on the other side is closing off his carotid artery. So I'm pulling it in. It's almost like a nogi Kanto choke. So I have my hand there, I'm pulling it in, and now from here, instead of going to a fully locked triangle, I'm just gonna come up here and start to pull. Let's see that from another angle. Angle number 2. So I have myself in side control, I pummel in, and then I grab the inside of the hip. I use my frames to start bringing my knees out. I bring my knee to the inside. Now I use my frames to break myself off. Bring myself to the inside, and now I go and I grab a collar tie. I wipe my leg across his chest, similar to all the other scenarios. So I grab the head, wipe it through. Now pay attention to what's going on with my hand here. This hand just grips the side of his neck, and I can lock the hand in, bringing my fingers in here and locking down over top. From here, I do everything the same. I start turning to the side and I come over top and I get the submission right away. One last angle. Angle number 3, frames, shrimp, get my knee in, use my core power to break myself off. Bicep control, tricep, pulling this up, bringing my leg to the inside position. From here, I can pummel this through, grab the neck, keep this bicep control, and now I pull him through just the same. 1. Start to bring myself over. Now, I can lock my guard up and pull. And if I want to make it super, super nasty, I'll try to lock this up. This is going to be super tough on Harjot's neck, so I'm not going to do it for long. So I turn over and come over top. And that's how you move yourself from bottom side control to L guard all the way to the inverted triangle. If you got value from this video, please like, share, and subscribe.
And please leave a comment down below on what you'd like to see from us next.
And that's the Figure 4 BJJ YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in.